Hello everyone and welcome to my channel and to my What If Goku Trained Deku Part 2. Last time we saw Goku training Deku for 3 days with some time in the Room of Spirit and Time, right after the entrance exam, while Deku was waiting for his letter of acceptance. If you guys missed the first episode, don't forget to check out on my channel. I will be doing a lot more what ifs from Dragon Ball, My Hero Academia and some other animes, so don't forget to check it out. Okay, so after Deku's training with Goku, when Deku arrived at home, his mother told him that the letter had arrived, and when Deku heard that, he rushed to his room. Like in the anime, Deku gets accepted and goes to class 1A. Everything is the same, but when Bakugo looks at Deku, he was shocked. Deku had gotten a little buffer and looked a lot more confident than before. Even still, Bakugo kept quiet and let it slide. As in the anime, Deku, Uraraka and Lida had the same talk, and were waiting to see who was going to be their teacher. As Eraserhead appears like a worm, he told them to get on their tracksuits and go to the grounds. Then he explained that they were going to do a quirk assessment test, which made everyone really nervous. Eraserhead explained that the person with the lowest score was going to be expelled, and that scared everyone. Like in the anime, we start with Bakugo doing the ball throw, getting 705.2 meters, shocking everyone with his score. Deku was really shocked as well to see that result, but he was still confident that he would do great in the tests thanks to Goku's training. With Deku stronger thanks to Goku's training in being able to use full cowl with ki, he does great in all the exams. When the 50-meter dash comes, Deku goes against Bakugo and he obliterates, leaving a big cloud of dust, doing the dash in only 2.3 seconds. This amazes everyone, even Lida, who had the engine quirk. Everyone was thinking, how is he so fast? What kind of quirk does he even have? Of course, Bakugo was not happy. He jumped at Deku with his hands full of explosions, but when he got to Deku, Eraserhead had erased his quirk, telling him that if he does that again, he was going to be expelled. Bakugo was mad, but once again he let it slide and went back to his place in the grounds. In the grip test, Deku broke his machine since he forgot that when he uses ki, he gets way more powerful and harder to control the power of his body. In the other exam, things go smooth for Deku, but then the ball throw exam comes. Deku wanted to make a really big appearance with the ball throw, but he's afraid to use his quirk so much that it can break his limbs. Goku was watching from afar, and his eyes were all in Deku to see what he would be able to do after just some training with him. Deku went full cowl and used 15% of his power, since with ki enhancement he would be able to use that much. But after seeing what happened during the UA exam, Eraserhead cancelled his quirk when Deku was launching. But we can't forget that a quirk and ki are different. They may be able to enhance one another, but they are still different and Eraserhead can't erase ki. Deku launched the ball and goes over 200 meters. With this score, Aizawa was shocked. He was sure he had erased his quirk, but he still had a lot of power and it didn't break his arm. Eraserhead then gave Deku his quirk back and told him that he had one more chance, but if he broke his arm and was unable to move, he would be expelled. Deku was still confident since he knew he was able to control One for All, but he still didn't know how powerful he was with his 15% and his ki. Deku then threw the ball. The ball with his 15% of One for All and ki went over 530 meters. Bakugo exploded. How did he get so strong? That quirkless bastard! But he didn't attack Deku, since he still remembered what Eraserhead had told him. With this progress, Aizawa didn't expel anyone, leaving every student in class 1A. Goku, who was watching from afar, was really happy to see the results of Deku's training, but at the same time, he was watching All Might, who was also hiding, watching Deku. Goku used instant transmission to get behind All Might and asked him if he was the one who gave power to Deku, since Goku could feel the same power inside him. All Might was shocked, since he didn't sense Goku approaching, but then he asked who he was and what he was doing here. Goku responded that he was from another universe and he was sent there to fight strong guys. But of course, All Might didn't believe Goku and asked at the same time how did he get inside UA. Goku replied that he was training Deku and he just flew over the gates to see how his student was doing. All Might was shocked. You are training young Midoriya? But when did that happen? I was training him to be able to use my power for over 10 months. Goku then told All Might to call Deku so that the three of them could have a talk. All Might agreed, and so they all had a chat, talking about One for All, the origins and the training Deku had done with both. Goku and All Might were happy to know that Deku was having good teachers, and that he could one day become the symbol of peace. Okay, so on the next part we will talk about All Might's class with the students playing heroes and villains, and we'll talk a little more about some training Deku will be doing under Goku with All Might near them. So I hope you guys liked part 2 of this What If series. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment, and that's pretty much it. I'm Kibo, and goodbye.